Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first ever live consultation here on YouTube. And I'm really excited about this. Hello, everyone. So, how this is going to work, in the comments below, okay, in the comments below, or even here in the chat, it's pinned. If you want to go live with me here, meaning you can be on my YouTube video with me. I'm doing a free hair consultation. Click the link, and it'll take you to here, the streaming platform, and we can go live. I can bring you into the video, and we can watch this together. Okay, the audio. Check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Mic check. You guys hear me okay? I just want to check if you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me. Echo. Ooh. Hold on, I'm sorry about the audio. It may be a little echoey, but I apologize. Yeah, buffering, it's going to happen. I apologize. So make sure that you are on a good Wi-Fi connection. And if you want to go live, please, people, the whole point of this is to feature you on my channel here to go over questions. If you want to go live, here in the comments, it's pinned. It's pinned. Click on a link that will take you into this platform, and I will see you in the queue, and then I can bring you live to go over the consultation. I'm literally offering this for a free service for all of you. A lot of you commented saying that you wanted to do this for free. I'm here doing this for free. So the whole point of this is to have you live here on video with me so that everyone else can see. So all I ask is make sure that you have a good video Wi-Fi connection. I can see your hair. It's all about me seeing your hair, the viewer seeing your hair. If you're just coming on with just audio, it's not gonna, I mean, it'll be okay. But the whole point is so that everyone can see, especially myself, can see your hair, okay? So let us begin, and I'm going to welcome James. And James, hello, James. You have a camera so that we can see your hair. And how you doing, man? I appreciate that, Mohammed. I appreciate that. James, if you can hear me. Hello, James. We're waiting on James. So I want to just remind everybody, if you want to join in this, and you want me to evaluate your hair so I can see your hair, it's very simple. Pinned in the comments below in the description, there's a link you click that will take you here to join my live session. And yeah, James missed out, man. James, you missed out. I'm sorry. Mike, there he is, Mike. Mike, please go live with me, bro. I need someone. Everybody wanted to go live. They wanted these consultations, and I'm asking people. All right, beautiful. Rodrigo. I need someone. Everybody. All right, Rodrigo. I'm going to bring you in. And Rodrigo, there he is. What's up, man? I'm asking people. Hey, buddy. All right, beautiful.
Hi. Do you hear me?
I need someone. Everybody. All right, Rodrigo. Yeah, I can hear you, bro. How you doing?
Hi. Do you hear me? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Hi. I'm so happy to be in here. I follow your page for about a year, I think.
I appreciate that. First of all, Rodrigo, I can tell right away you have a ton of hair. Look at your hair. You've got beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. Everybody wants this type of hair that you have. But I can tell just by looking at your hair that there may be a few things going on. One, it's probably a little bit dry, a little bit on the frizzy side. I can see that just by looking at it. But ask me your hair questions and I'll try to help you.
Okay, I'm actually trying to grow out my hair. mainly because of some of your videos. I like the mannequin thing you do, and I've been inspired with the longer ones. I have, yeah, I have thick hair. I might show you like some pictures. I've always used it short hair, and I'm trying to grow it out. I wanted to ask you, what product do you recommend me? What I've done is I'm not using shampoo every day, something I used to do, and it has helped a lot. But I don't know if I should use tidal wave. I live in Peru. It's humid. I have thick hair. I think it's coarse, especially in here, like this side. Um, I don't know that.
Yeah, Rodrigo. All right. So the first thing you want to do is, yes, Tidal Wave is a great product. I mean, any product is good if you're trying to grow your hair out. The point of products is to have a purpose of what you're using those products for. Okay. So in your situation, if you are looking for something that's a bit more taming, if you're trying to have some shape and some texture to it, you want to probably spray in Tidal Wave and almost let it air dry, right? Or use something like my blow dry cream or some sort of product that you're going to spray in the hair while it's damp. You're going to work it through and scrunch it through. Do not towel dry it. Do not do anything crazy to it. What you want to do is literally scrunch it. Mm-hmm. Okay, scrunch it and then let it air dry. And you want to use some sort of cream, like my blow dry cream works really well. My power cream, that works really well too. But you need something to tame it as it grows out. The last thing you want to do, and a lot of people always want, I want to be able to run my fingers through my hair. If you have very dry, coarse hair, the last thing you want to do is run your fingers through it constantly, because that's just going to make it frizzy. It's going to make it go all over the place. Yeah, like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you use something like my Tidal Wave and like, and for everyone who's waiting in the queue, I can only have so many people waiting. So I appreciate it. I see you guys waiting. I'll try to get to you all. So just be patient, and I appreciate you all coming in. But yes, like a pomade, it all really depends on the type of look you want. If you use like my power cream, which is a super strong holding cream gel, and you want a slick back look and you don't want any frizz, you want to have that kind of like really tame look, that's like a set it and forget it product. If you want to have something like my new matte pomade, where you want to have a lot more control, you want to have something where you can just kind of slick it back with a different type of look, then the matte pomade works good. So products will work for your hair. It's just as it grows out, you have to learn more about how to tame it and make it look a little more stylish. Does that make sense?
Yes, I want to ask you one more question, and it's I should get a haircut like every, I don't know, 2 months while I'm growing it out, or I should just leave it? Like, I think it's time for like to take some of the volume. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. And everybody wants to know, should I get a haircut while I'm growing it out? It really, really, really depends what kind of style you want to grow it out to, because you may need to get some of the areas trimmed more than others. For example, if you want the top really long, the sides and the back may start to get really bushy quick. So what you need to do, you need to actually have the sides and the back trimmed down and almost like nothing on the top, so that it grows out. And also, this is really important. The person that is cutting your hair, they have to be able to help you grow it out. They have to cut it so that it can grow out. So make sure you show them the style that you're looking for, and then hopefully they can work with you. And then yes, it's important to get it shaped up and trimmed to grow out into that style. So does that help, Rodrigo? I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Awesome, bro. Thank you. Take care. All right, so let's see here. All right, next up, we've got Zaid. Zaid, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Hi, sir, Stephen. How's you?
I'm good, man. Where are you from?
So I'm from India. Technically, the capital of India, from New Delhi.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, namaskar.
Kya aap Hindi bolte hain?
Yes, I've been seeing my hairline is getting to decrease day by day. I guess is regarding for my early badness. What should I do, sir? As
Okay.
you can see that there, I do have a small hairline, and from the front, let's see.
Zaid, what's your question? What are you trying to do with your hair?
Uh, no, sir, I have nothing tried. I have taken Evion capsules, vitamin E for my early badness, and nothing more. I have a
I'm
lot of dandruff in my hairs.
dandruff. Yeah. Okay. So the best thing to do is, how often are you washing your hair? How often?
Uh, I'm with shampoo or without shampoo, without conditioner or anything,
Like
just in 2 to 3 days.
with shampoo. With shampoo. How
Uh,
often are you shampooing your hair?
I used to shampoo my hair within a 2 to 3 days in a week.
Okay. And then do you notice that that helps with the dandruff, or does it make it worse when you wash your hair? Are you seeing
It
more?
helps with the dandruff. It helps with the dandruff. But sir, unfortunately, I have to say that it also removes my hairs too. A lot of hair comes when I shampoo my hairs, and I can
Yeah.
see them by falling, taking it there in my hands like that only.
Okay. What I would suggest to you is maybe using like a dry shampoo in between, like a spray. If you have access to getting a dry shampoo, that may help, so you don't have to wash it as often. That can help soak up the oils. And so you want to be careful with using oils on your hair, just because that could actually clog the pores up and clog your scalp, which could have one or two reactions. You could be getting dandruff from your scalp being very dry, or it could be so oily that it's producing flaking because it's so much
Uh,
oil and it's
yes, yes,
drying.
yes, yes. I guess you are right, sir. I have also noticed that my hairs get some oil after 1 day of wash only. When the
So
sweat reduces from my scalp only, then you
yeah,
can see, I can easily see the dandruff and again anything.
yeah. I have a product called, it's called hemp shampoo, HEMP, hemp.
Hem,
It's really,
hem,
really
sir.
good. Yeah, hemp. It's really good for this type of situation. And it's available. If you go to Slick Hair, they sell my products to India. I don't ship to India, but it's really good for healing the scalp. And I would say try a dry shampoo and spray it on your hair, maybe get a little bit on the scalp, and that could help soak up some of the oils. That's what
Yes.
dry shampoo is really, really good for.
Okay, sir.
So,
That would
okay,
be great. I will try
I
my
pre-
best.
yeah, buddy. Thank you so much for your help, man. For reaching out, I
Mhm.
appreciate it. Okay,
Okay.
okay, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, bye bye. All right, all right. Let's bring in the man himself, Mike.
What's up, brother? How are you?
Good, bro. Good to see you. This is the People's Channel Consultations.
Yeah. This is cool. This is a cool. I'm gonna have to try to look into something. And have the expertise that you do. So this.
Hold on, I'm sorry about that. There we go. Mike, I wouldn't call myself an expert. I know nothing about hair. Nothing. No.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
But all I can say is there's a lot. See, okay, what's happening, Mike, is there's a lot of people chatting. All right, a lot of people chat. I can't even keep up with it. There's all these people chatting, and the whole point of this is to go live with people. Okay, it's to go live with people.
Right.
So if anybody wants to go live with me, in the description, there's a comment, or in the top description, you can click on the link. And also in the chat here, I pinned a comment. You can click on the link and be brought to this to go live with me. Okay. And I will bring you live. All right. And that's the whole point of this. So Mike, I appreciate it. How's the family doing, man?
Oh, good. You want to say? Oh, let me pick.
Uh,
There
Hi,
she
sweetie.
is.
How you doing? Oh, there he is.
There's your
There he
favorite
is.
shampoo user. So
Hi.
we're just hanging out. Say hi.
How old is she now? Hi, sweetie.
She
Look at those
she's
teeth.
18. Yeah, and you know, that's actually this is actually the thing that's really been a struggle for me, and stuff. Like
Yeah.
you should trying to like turn her hair right up. It's
Yeah.
unreal.
She's 18 years old already. Boy, she looks young for 18. Nah.
18 months.
18 months. 18 months.
Yeah, you should see me trying to tie her hair. I can't do it.
Yeah. Also, if you are waiting in the queue, I see you all. I can see you, so don't leave. I will bring you on if you're waiting in the queue. It's not like I'm ignoring you. I see you all. I can only have one person on at a time. I see all these people coming in and leaving. Hi. A 25 spray, Mike, is good for knots. You know that, right?
Picked up another bottle today, actually.
Yeah, we're actually making a change to it. We're making some tweaks to it. So
I've been working on that behind the scenes.
nice. I appreciate that, man. All right.
It's gonna be. It was good to see you, buddy.
You too. Thanks for jumping on. Thank you, Mike. See ya. All right. Hey, Josh, how you doing, man? How you doing, buddy? I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you. Hold on. I don't know if you're muted. I don't know if you're, but I can't hear you, man. Nothing. Maybe try, hold on 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. All right. So can you hear? You can hear me, right? But I can't hear you. I can hear you. Maybe try just taking the headphones out, and just like unplug the headphones on your phone. Are you on a Wi-Fi connection, man? Log out and then log in back in. Log out, log back in. Okay. All right. If anybody wants to join, please. The whole point of this is to go live, okay, with me here, live, on camera, just like we did before. Okay. You guys there? Can you hear me? All right. So for people asking, I'm not taking any clients. I'm sorry. You want to get a bit of a wavy fringe. That all comes down to your haircut. Sorry about that. It was some issue with the stream lagging. Okay, thank you. If you are looking to get a wavy fringe, yeah, it froze. Sorry about that. A wavy fringe, it all comes down to your haircut. I would use Tidal Wave. I'm not taking clients, unfortunately. My most famous client, I guess, Noah Schnapp. I cut his hair. He's in Stranger Things. He's the most recent one that I did. and then a bunch of like TikTokers, stuff like that. Hello from Indonesia. I'm literally looking for people to join my live stream here. Okay. The whole point of this is to go live with people to do live consultations. And I would love, love, love to have you on camera here. So in the comments here, in the chat, pinned at the very top, there's a link. If you click that link, it'll take you to the software platform where you can actually jump on live, all right, with me here, and I can give you a free hair consultation live so that everyone can see it. I've never cut Jennifer Aniston's hair, no. No, unfortunately. I've done the Jennifer Aniston haircut on my channel, but I've never cut her hair, okay? So how to make your curl loose, kind of like this, you see this? Okay. I'm sorry that's buffering, sorry about that. All right, let's see. Someone is joining. Looks like someone named Steven is joining. Oh, okay, gone. So you see this right here? This mannequin naturally has straight hair, okay? This mannequin has naturally straight hair. What I did to get it to curl like this is I added layers to it, and all of these haircuts are on my YouTube channel. I added layers to it, okay? As you can see, there's layers. But the best way to achieve this, if you have perfectly straight hair, is this. And these products are actually tagged here in the video, right here, okay? Right here, Tidal Wave. I spray Tidal Wave on the hair, like this, a couple of spritzes while it's damp. You can even do it while it's dry, and then give it a little bit of a scrunch to tame it. And then what you need to do is use, this is the blow dryer that I sell, and use the diffuser, like this, the diffuser. The diffuser is what I use when I'm styling the hair, okay? And I give it a little bit of a scrunch, all right? A little bit of a scrunch, like this. With curly hair, wavy hair, you never, ever, ever want to shake the hair like this, never, because it's gonna make it very frizzy. So the diffuser, and this comes with my blow dryer. You can get this at shop.thesalonguy.com. You can use code YouTube20. It also comes with the nozzle. The nozzle is very, very, very important right here. They're magnetic, and also Tidal Wave. Use code YouTube20 for 20% off, all right? This is pretty much, a lot of the products I have have natural ingredients. Nothing is all natural, okay? You can spray Tidal Wave in your hair every single day. However, I mean, because it has that sea salt texture, it may end up building up a bit, you know? Or you can use it to soak up oils. Just don't use a whole lot of it. You have to be careful. But if you wash your hair every day, yes, you can use it every day, totally, okay? So if you are looking to, I'm gonna type this in, right, Slick Hair Shop. They sell my product and they ship it all over, you know, Europe and India and Asia. You can buy my products there, okay? One bottle of Tidal Wave, it all really, really, really depends. You can get at least a year, right? 6 months to a year at least, depending on how often you use it. I mean, the stuff lasts. All you need is, I'd say 3-4 spritzes, and that's it. This stuff will last you a long time, okay? So, how to look good bald. Hello? No, I'm just kidding. If you want to go live with me, please, I would love to have people live with me here, okay? All right, we got one, Sebastian. Sebastian, I'm going to bring you on live. Let's go.
Hi, my man.
How you doing, bro?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, man. Look at all that hair, man. Damn, you got a lot of hair.
Yeah, but it's like super straight, limp, fine hair. I don't really like it that much.
Guten Tag.
Yes, Berlin. Guten Tag. Hi.
Danke.
So, Yeah, my actual question was like if you will like could recommend any type of hairstyle which would like suit me. I also was thinking maybe about getting a perm or a more wavy hairstyle. But I also like, I think I like it more on the longer side. I'm thinking I'm going for more like an alternative type of haircut, a little bit more edgy.
Sorry, I had myself on mute. Can you hear me
All
okay?
good.
Yeah. So this is something where, you know, again, this is perfectly straight hair, and I made it curly and wavy by using my product Tidal Wave here, and using the diffuser when styling it. So I'm able to get some scrunching to it. The thing about if people have like a longer face shape, okay, the longer the hair is, the longer the face becomes. Like it's like that, okay? It's like stretch. So you have to be very, very careful. So a lot of times people have a long face. They may have a hairstyle that they try to go high like that, and really don't want to do that. Okay, so you want to have something that's kind of like you have more in your face, a bit more rounded. If you like having hair in your face, that's totally cool. It's just you have to be okay with it. When you're trying to grow your hair out, you have to make sure it's balanced. Okay, balanced in a way to where it's not growing out really long in the wrong areas. Like for example, your hair, you may look really cool with like a mullet. Okay.
Yeah,
Mullet,
a lot of people actually telling me that.
yeah. But with your hair, what you have to do is you almost have to, let me see here. You almost have to like trim the sides a bit and leave the back longer down into here. Okay. That's really what a mullet is. But because your hair is so thick on the sides here like that, what you need to do is take down the sides shorter, leave the top a bit longer, okay, and then have the hair coming out, kind of like almost sticking out like this, okay.
Right.
Make it a little more messy to kind of balance out the face shape. All right.
Right.
So you want to have this a little bit shorter, not like buzzed off completely, a little bit of volume there.
So the sides, you mean I should cut the sides shorter?
Yeah. Cut the sides a little bit shorter, so it's a little bit closer in through here, a little bit, so that the back looks like it's longer. It's like creating an illusion. Okay.
Right.
You already have a cool hairstyle, you know. But the thing is if you want to wear that kind of look, I think the front is a good length for you. The sides could be taken down in through here because your hair is so thick, right? It's so thick in through here. And then just grow the hair out like in the back, even if it's like this, so that you can see more of the sides here, you know? And just give it a little more of like a fuller look. And that may help kind of, you know, balance it out. If you want to keep growing the hair longer in front, you can do that. But you have to be okay with, you know, having the hair kind of going like a side part like that. This is basically your hairstyle, but a longer version. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you see that? You have to be okay. You're always going to be doing that. You see that? It's always going to be like, oh, the hair's in my face. So every 5 minutes, you're going to be like this, you know? So having it shorter like you have it will work a little bit better than having this closer like that. And then almost like the back here is a bit longer, you know? So that's just one option. That's just one option.
Sure. Thank you very much. So next time I basically tell my hairstylist to shorten my sides if I
shorten, but also more thinning out than really short. Okay, maybe this short the most. You see that? But nothing too short. Okay, say you're trying to leave the front longer. You want to take this a little bit shorter, but remove some of the weight, so it's a little bit closer to the head, and then let this grow out like a mullet.
All right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Das ist good?
Das ist gut. Perfect. Thank you very much, man.
Jawohl.
Have a great day. Thank you for everything you're doing.
No problem. Bye-bye now. All right. Let's bring in Trey. Trey, you ready? Hey, buddy.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
If I should grow out my hair, or I should keep it or I should cut it short.
Okay, first of all, Trey, I have to ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
Where are you from, Trey? Where are you from?
I'm from Ohio.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And how old are you?
I'm 11.
That's it? 11? That's awesome. So what grade are you in? Probably. Wait. You're 7th grade?
No.
6th?
I'm in 5th.
Yeah. You play? What do you do for fun? You play any sports? You play video games? Xbox? What do you do?
I play baseball, basketball.
All right. Who is your favorite basketball team? Who? I can't. You're breaking up. Who is it?
Los Angeles Lakers.
Lakers. There we go. All right. I like the Knicks. You like the Knicks at all or no? No. All right. So let me talk to you about your hair. First of all, you have awesome hair. Bring the camera or the phone a little closer to your hair. Is it curly or wavy or pretty straight?
Little curly.
Little curly. You have awesome hair. You could do look at this. You see this? This is the TikToker hairstyle. This is the famous TikToker hairstyle. Okay. And everybody who's waiting in the queue, I see you all. Do not leave. I'll bring you on. This is if your hair was curly and you were to grow this whole thing out, this will look awesome on you. Okay. So you keep the sides a little bit short and you let the top grow. Now, since you play sports, it all depends if you can deal with the hair being in your face and stuff like that. You know, if you're wearing a hat, it all depends. Or you just get a really short, nice fade and you leave the hair a little bit longer on top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who are you yelling at, Trey? Who are you yelling at?
It was he's trying to annoy me.
But is that cool, Trey? So either grow it out a little bit longer, like having it come down on the forehead, you know, I think that will look awesome. And especially if you've got wavy hair, or just keep the top short like it is and then cut the sides a little bit shorter and just blend it into the top, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right, cool, man. Is that cool, Trey?
Yeah.
All right, thank you for joining. Okay, I'll see you later. All right, bye. All right, let's bring Eric in. Eric, what's up, Eric? How you doing, man? Hold on a second here. Unfortunately, I can't hear you. Hold on. I can't hear you, bro. Damn. I don't know what's going on. This happened before with somebody. I couldn't hear them. Are you on Wi-Fi connection? You're not muted, are you? Make sure you're not muted. No. Damn, man. There's a little bit of a delay, they're saying. Hold on a second here. People are saying there's a bit of a delay. First of all, Eric, even though I can't hear you, I'm going to tell you a few things right now. Okay? You've got awesome hair. I can see it right now. Everybody wants to have that curly hair that you have. Everybody wants it. Okay? Just looking at you, I know it's a lot of maintenance. I could tell. If I were you, I would actually take the sides down a bit shorter. Okay, just take the sides down a bit shorter, because what's happening is when you have the hair, you know, fully round, it's just rounding everything out way too much. Okay, it's rounding everything out way too much. So instead, what I would do is, you know, trim this down more. And if you are trying to grow the top out, for example, right, if you're trying to grow it out, keep the sides and the back shorter while this grows a little bit longer. You want your top to probably come down to like this area into here, and then start to grow out the sides and the back. That's only if you want to grow it out, okay? Like something like this, all right? If you want to have the top of your hair a lot longer, grow this out and keep the sides and the back a bit shorter, Okay. And because basically, if you grow everything out at once, it's just going to look like there's too much hair going on. Okay. Also, Eric, if you have a question, you can type it in the chat and I'll respond. I can see it. For some reason, I just can't hear you, unfortunately, and I don't know what's going on. If anybody wants to join, okay, if anybody wants to join, we have someone from the Green Bay Packers in the chat. Hello, Green Bay Packers. I'm a Giants fan, sorry. But if you are looking to join and go live with me, you're growing it out. Okay, Eric. If you want to go live with me here in the chat, there's a pinned comment. You click that link. It'll take you to the queue. I'll see you in my queue, and then when I'm done, I'm able to bring you on. I'll bring you on live. Just make sure you have good audio connection. You have the Wi-Fi, all that stuff. So you're in the awkward stage. I knew it, Eric. I knew it. So Eric, basically, he's in the awkward stage. What you need to do is just learn how to tame your hair and have it shaped as it grows out. How long are you trying to grow it out, Eric? Like what kind of style? You could type it in 5 months. Oh my God, was your hair like mine? 5 months ago was your last haircut. All right, shoulder length. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this is a perfect scenario. Eric has curly hair, okay? Curly hair, and he wants to grow it probably shoulder length, which is going to take some time. It could take a year, okay? Now, what you need to do is as it grows is if you want to have a hairstyle that is all one length, then it could end up maybe being triangular. If you want to have some shape and texture, then you had to have some layers. But if someone's trying to grow it out shoulder length, I suggest maybe very minimal layers, just maybe throughout the bottom half here so it's not so poofy and wild, or just keep growing it to where you can put it in a ponytail. But what you need to do is really learn how to use the right products and tame it as it grows out, because it is going to be in an awkward stage, especially the fact that you want to continue to grow it. You just have to use products, man. You know what I mean? You got to just use the products, and you have to, you got to just kind of deal with it. So does that help, bro? All right, cool, man. We got to figure out the audio, man. So I'm sorry I couldn't hear you, but see, we always make solutions. All right, next we have AJ. What's up, AJ? How you doing, man? AJ, I can't hear AJ either. I don't know what's going on. I'm so sorry, AJ. I don't know if it's a delay. I don't know if it's are you muted or anything? Is there, you know, do you have anything on mute? No, right, AJ? No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, bro. All right, so AJ, just type in the chat, and then I will try to talk to you. AJ almost looks like he has a TikToker haircut. Right, AJ? AJ, can you hear me? AJ, can you hear me? I don't think AJ can hear me. Yeah, the sound is up. It's 100%. All right, so everybody who's watching, there's a lot of people in the queue. I will get to you. I will get to you. It's just I'm waiting. So unfortunately, Zoom, this is the only platform that I have right now. All right, AJ, density and thickness, you want to grow it to shoulder length. AJ, just go a little bit closer to the camera so I can see. Okay. AJ has a ton of hair, very much like this. Okay, you see that? You see that, AJ? See that? Okay, so AJ has a lot of hair. Your hair is very thick. Very, very thick. Just keep growing it, man. You have a lot of density. There's nothing to worry about. Just, you got to grow it. You've got a good length to grow it. The top is longer. It's a perfect scenario, so just keep growing it, man. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to jump on to the next person. Thank you, AJ. All right, there's so many people in the queue here. Let's bring up, okay, Alex. Finally, I can hear Alex. I can hear you.
I can hear you too. Nice to meet you.
I don't know what's going on. How you doing, man?
Good.
All right, how can I help you, bro?
I've been trying to cut my hair. Usually the way I cut it, usually top long and then be kind of short from like number 3 and below it. But I always like this. So in order for my hair backwards, I have to put a lot of product. And so my question is, well, every day, every single day, having a lot of. I'm trying to figure out a haircut that I keep it normal, like something normal, but every something important to do, I can always use it backwards or something like that. But maintain, and because I always have to grow really fast, like every 2 weeks, I have to tights because they just kind of grow. Everything grow. My hair to go like this too, like.
All right. All right. All right. So Alex, first of all, and everybody who's waiting in the queue, there's a lot. I see everybody. I see everybody on video. So just be patient. I'll try to get to you. So Alex, first of all, you've got very, very silky, straight, thick hair. Look at it. See it? It's falling. Okay. It's like this. You see that all day long? It just wants to fall down like this. Okay. That's nothing bad with that. But what's happening is, first of all, when people have your hair texture, it just wants to fall flat. But
Correct.
The reason it actually keeps falling is because you actually remove all that weight underneath with the undercut. So when you do an undercut, what happens is you get rid of all the support underneath, so the hair has no choice but to just fall flat like this. There's nothing underneath it to kind of hold it up. Okay? So what I would suggest for you, you see how now when I go back, see how it stays back a little bit more?
Yeah.
So
it stays in place.
What I would suggest, what I would suggest for you is you can do an undercut, but maybe like how you have it now, where it's not so short, and maybe grow it a little bit longer, but keep it where it's short enough where it's not bulky and heavy. And then maybe what you can do is you just need a stronger product, man. Like my power cream is like crazy glue. It's like crazy glue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would suggest using a stronger product, letting some of the underneath grow out a little bit more, and don't be afraid to like tame the hair and like blend it slightly. But the reason it keeps falling flat is because you got rid of all the weight underneath and just your hair type. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
Cool, man. All right, Alex, thank you so much. I appreciate it. See ya. All right. Next, we have Jack. Jack. Oh, man. Oh, see, I can't hear you, Jack. I don't know what's going on, man. Oh. All right, hold on a second here. Stay right there, Jack. Stay right there. Noah, you there, Noah?
Can you hear me?
See, I can hear you, Noah, but I can't hear Jack. I don't know what's going on, man. All right, Jack, I'm so sorry, bro. Listen, Noah, just stand tight. Jack, if you can type in the chat what you're looking for, I can try to help you out. Now, if everyone looks at Jack's hair, everybody worships Jack, right? Does everybody worship you, Jack? They want your hair? They want your hair, right? Everybody wants Jack's hair. Do you have an undercut, Jack, or is your hair just, you have hair underneath it? Do you have hair underneath? Yeah. You have an undercut? A little bit, not even. No. You don't have an undercut. Yeah. All right. Just type in, you have a slight undercut. What's your question? Just type in your question so I can help you. And everybody in the video chat, I can see you all. There's like 90 people here. And I appreciate it, everyone waiting. Let's see. Would it be possible to grow your hair out like a comb back? Yeah, you can grow your hair out. The thing is it's just, what do you want to grow your hair into? It's a very specific style. To slick your hair all the way back, you have a lot of hair. So, yeah, you can slick it back, but just make sure, see right now, this is a perfect example. Jack, your face shape, right? You are narrowing your forehead, what you're doing right now, like this. Okay? You see how the style you have, you're narrowing the forehead. And when you brought this all back, what happens is, and not everybody can do it, but you expose the forehead. So do you want to see the forehead? Do you not want to see the forehead? It's like people who go like this. Do you want to see underneath here? Do you not want to see underneath here? So it all really depends on what kind of hairstyle you want. Yes, you can grow your hair. Everybody can grow their hair out. I personally like the style of this, growing it out with kind of like a center part. Bring your hair back down. Bring your hair back down again. Yeah, to me, that look, but longer. That look, but longer, okay? All right, Jack, thank you, man. All right, let's go to Noah. What's up, man?
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm trying to grow out my hair. Type of style do you think would work best?
All right, Noah. And I'm sure like a lot of people here, look at Noah's hair. It's Noah, bring your hair, the camera a little closer to your hair so we can see it. Okay, it's curly, right? Curly?
Yeah.
It's curly, it's a little bit wavy. You have a few options. You could go with the TikToker hairstyle where you literally grow the front. Keep the sides where they're at a little bit shorter and literally grow the front to where it's down to here. That will look amazing on you. You just have to cut the sides shorter and the back shorter. Okay, that's literally my advice for you. Grow it out, embrace that kind of curl, that wave, and that texture, but keep the sides and the back shorter. Okay.
All right, cool. Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna go on to the next. Thank you, Noah. All right, Lucas. Oh, we've got a TikToker in here.
Hey.
Look at this. Literally, Lucas is a living TikTok. Look at Lucas's hairstyle. Look at it. What's up? How you doing?
Hi. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. Cool. So I was just wondering, like, whenever I put like my hair up in the shower and like do the brush method thing, it just falls over. It just falls like flat. Like.
Well, first of all, Lucas, let me explain something to you. You may think your hair is flat and falling in the front. It's not. You've got that volume, but the reason it's doing that is because look at this. Look at this, Lucas. What's happening is your top layer is way too far forward. You've got too much hair coming forward. What you need to do is you need to layer the top a little bit more. Okay?
So does that mean like a little bit of this and like?
Yes, that on top of it, on top. So you see this? This is your hair down here. What you see how this is all layered up here?
Yeah.
Your hair from the top is it's so long, it's weighing it down. So what you need to do is layer this part more, not necessarily this, but up there.
Okay.
And what's going to happen is, watch this. When you bring it back like this, okay, you bring it forward. Okay, you see how this stands up a bit more now?
Yeah.
So your hair is just too long on the top of your head, up here. Okay?
Yep.
So keep the length, all this in front. Just get this layered on the top a bit more, and that should help you a lot more, man.
All right, I have one more question, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, whenever I get out of the shower, it just naturally like stays like that. Like whenever I dry, I can walk out the door like with my hair like that.
Wait, what? If you're asking me if your hair would naturally stay like that?
Yeah, like after the shower, if I like dry it up like that, and I just let it air.
It really depends, honestly, Lucas, because most of the time when the hair's that long and you don't do anything to it, over time, if you're sweating, you're outdoors, it may fall flat. That's just naturally going to happen. There's nothing you can do. That's just naturally going to happen. All hair that's heavy and long just wants to fall forward this way. The best thing you can do, honestly, right here, you have this?
No, I don't. I'm asking it for my birthday, though.
Dude, tidal wave. I'm telling you, you spray this in while your hair is wet, like this, a few spritzes, and then while your hair is damp, you bring it back, and you do this, it's going to help add that texture. It's going to help. You need something so that it doesn't fall flat all the time. So get the layers and use the product, man. It's going to help big time. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, bro. See ya. All right.
Yep.
Next up, we've got Tyler.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. Look at that hair, man. Everybody wants your hair, bro.
Awesome.
You're gonna have a bunch of heartthrob people in here. You're gonna have a bunch of groupies. They're all gonna want your hair, Tyler.
I appreciate it. I've been growing it out for a while and trying to figure out what to do with it. So, recently I've been checking out your Steve Harrington haircut. That's something that's been interesting me, and I know it's been a couple years since you've released any of that. I was wondering if you had any advice for that. One, mainly for the volume when I get it cut. And then two, because my hair is a little bit wavier on the ends, it tends to curl up a little bit when it dries. So I was wondering if you had any advice for that.
Yeah, that's a great question, man. So first of all, this is kind of like this was actually the Obi-Wan haircut I did. So Harrington's hair is kind of like this, right? The hair length in the front is around this kind of length, and then he's got it a little bit longer. It's very similar to this. All right, in the newest episode or the newest season, a little bit longer in past ones. He has a ton of hair, so you actually have to cut quite a bit of your hair off, believe it or not, to have that kind of look. So right now, your sides into here are very, very long. The very front is very, very long, and you just have too much hair. It's way too long. Okay, so for you to achieve that haircut, and the reason why the top is losing some of that volume is because it's simply just so long on top. And that's what it comes down to. The longer the hair is, and you're lucky you're able to get that much volume, but the longer your hair is on top, the more it isn't for anybody, more it's just going to flatten like this. There's nothing you can do, okay? But in order to achieve that volume, you can use products and, or do whatever you're doing. But I would suggest literally you just need to go to the person who cuts your hair, show them a picture of Harrington's haircut, and just say, this is what I'm looking for. You have the hair type for it. When the hair curls, because it gets to a point where it's so long, that's when the curl starts. Wavy hair is where it's straight and then it curls or waves at a certain point. So if you cut that shorter, it's just not going to wave because you're cutting that natural curl pattern out where it's starting. You know what I mean? So I think you just have so much hair going on that you really just need to get a shorter haircut, man, if you want that. You know what I mean? You know? You got to sacrifice it because your hair is more like Jim Morrison than Steve Harrington. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so my last question for you, because I was also planning on using your products too. Would you, because I don't notice Clutch XL is no longer on your website. It's just Clutch. Does that work just as well for getting it to stay up in the front?
When it's shorter like this, yes. But if I were to give you a breakdown of products of what I would use, literally Tidal Wave, when the hair is wet, I redid Oh, there it is. Dude, this stuff, that's probably why you have all that volume, right? Dude,
yeah.
This stuff is amazing. You will get twice as much volume, literally, if your hair was this short. I can tell you right now. Okay.
So it's all about the cut and the layering.
Exactly, the layering. However, his hair, it's almost like this, man. The layering is there, but you see how it's more down into here? It's not super short. Just make sure that you're not getting layers cut too short. All right, his layering starts around down into here. So when his hair
like nose level?
A little bit shorter than that. Actually, yeah, like mid nose. Yeah, mid nose. The length, although is a little bit longer, I'd say, to the top of the lip, because the hair, when you do a side part, it will shrink up. It jumps up. Okay, so you need, in order to get that height, you see how much the hair jumps up? It goes from there to here. So you need, in order to get that height, you got to have a little bit longer, just not too long, or else it's going to weigh it down. But his is really about the back being a little bit longer. You can do it easily. It's just a little bit longer than this. But I would say Tidal Wave, and then for volume and for a little bit of hold, I mean, my newest clutch is more of like a grooming clay that gives like just enough texture and hold. Not as strong as Clutch XL, but a little bit, it's like a hybrid of all those. It's a lot easier to go through the hands. It's not so waxy and grippy. So I would suggest that, man.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, bro. Thanks for joining in, and I appreciate it. I'll see you again, man. Take care.
All right, thank you.
All right, cool. All right. Next up, we have.
Can you hear me, man?
Hey, bro. Hey, where are you from, man?
I'm from India.
Namaskar.
Yes, namaskar.
Kya aap Hindi bolte hain?
Hindi, yeah. I don't know Hindi. I'm from the southern part of India.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, so look at another one with a lot of hair. What's your question?
Do you know what my hair type is? Like, is it wavy or curly?
Hold it. Okay, let's see. It looks like it's a little bit wavy, to be honest with you, you know?
Yeah, so do you have any idea how should I cut it?
Okay, so with wavy hair, I always suggest maybe having it a little bit longer on top so you can show the wave a bit more. Okay.
Yeah, so sure. I should grow out my hair.
I would say grow it out because that's just going to make the wave look a little bit better. Anytime you have curly or short or like wavy hair and it's short, it can only do one thing, which is kind of up like this. Okay. Yeah. Unless you're wearing product in your hair where you're slicking it back, then it's always just going to go up like that. Okay. So your hair needs to be a lot longer, which you can then kind of run it back and make it look a little bit more like a nice flow to it. Or else it's just going to be like this. So you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So exactly, grow it out so it weighs it down. So
thank you so much.
All right, buddy. Thank you, man. I got one more person. Thank you for joining. And last but not least, now before Diva, I want to let you in. Before I bring this individual on, I can tell you right now, I can see his hair in the queue, and let me tell you, when I show you his hair, you are all going to be amazed. He has beautiful hair. Okay, ready? Look at that hair. Look at that beautiful hair. Oh man, I can't hear you, man. I can't hear you. I'm so sorry. I don't know if there's a connection. But okay, I see what you typed in the chat. So don't go anywhere. I see what you typed in the chat. Okay, all this stuff. Okay, hold on. You've got long hair. You've been growing it out for about 1.5 years. Wow. Okay, first of all, this is the big question everybody wants to know. Is your hair receding? Okay. So do me a favor and just bring it back like that a little bit. And come a little bit closer. Okay, no, your hair's not receding. You have so much hair that this mannequin is jealous. The mannequin is jealous of your hair, okay? You've got so much hair, so no. Your hair is not losing, you're not losing your hair, you're fine. All right, let's see. So what to do with your hair, okay? Everyone's saying beautiful, okay? Beautiful hair. I would not even touch it if I were you. I would not touch it, okay? Because it's so nice, I would not even touch it. Now, it really depends on you. Now, if you are looking to go a little bit shorter, it's too out of control, all I would do is bring the back up a little bit, and I'd bring the sides up a little bit, and where it's something like, almost like this, okay? You see that? You see that? So the sides are a little bit shorter, you've got some length in the back, and this is the longest part. This is always gonna have some length, and like that, okay? It's a little bit shorter, but that's the only thing I would do if I were you, because you've got, and also one thing that's important is you have kind of a side part. The side part, when you flip it over, helps balance out the face shape, okay? It helps balance out the face shape. So that's beautiful, all right? So let's see. Yeah, everyone's saying it looks good as it is. I would not change a bit, man. Okay, a paddle brush. The only time I would use a brush on your hair is when you just get out of the shower and it's damp. And I would use like 25 spray or something, okay? But I would not brush your hair when it's dry. Never, never, never brush your hair when it's dry like that, okay? And you don't use any products, just water, that's fine. So only brush your hair, and that's a good brush to use. Don't ever use a comb because it's gonna rip your hair out, especially when it's longer. So you wanna use kind of the paddle brush or a vent brush with the wide teeth on it, because that'll help brush through it easier. So yeah, do that only when it's damp or wet, but don't do it when it's dry because it's gonna rip the hair, okay? All right. Let's see here. All right, thank you so much for joining, man. I hope you enjoy that, okay? Cornrows? Yeah, man, you can get cornrows. That would look cool, man. You look very cool. Are you from India? Where are you from? You can type in the chat. Yes. Okay. Kya aap Hindi bolte hain? Does anyone here speak Hindi? I don't even know what that is. Okay. How am I a white American guy and I'm the only one speaking Hindi? I don't get it. Wow, oldest language in the world. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, listen, thank you so much for joining. I've got one more person, but thank you, man. Yes, I'll see you again. Take care. All right, we've got Robert. Hello, Robert. Robert, can you hear me? I can't hear you and your camera is sideways. You got to flip your camera around. There we go. Keep going. All right. Beautiful. All right, Robert, just make sure you're not on mute because I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. Yes, haircut advice. Yeah. All right, what kind of advice do you want? First of all, you've got another one with beautiful hair, okay? Robert, can you let your hair down for all of us so we can all see it? Robert, look at this, okay? Look at that hair. Your camera angle is awful. There we go. Oh my God, look at that. Look at all that hair. That's awesome. Beautiful hair. What haircut suits me? Just lower your camera a little bit more. Okay. There we go. There we go. What haircut suits you? You have, I would say like an oval face shape, which is perfect. You can wear pretty much any type of haircut. What I wouldn't do is get any sort of haircut where you've got like, bangs like this, and then the hair is really, really long because you actually have a very narrow forehead, which everybody wants. You've got a perfect shaped forehead. So if you close it off too much, it may actually elongate your face down into here in the jawline area, okay? What I would suggest doing is, maybe trying like a side part like this, wearing it over to the side, especially if you're growing your hair out. And is his hair too thin? I don't think so. I think it's because of the fact that the hair has been slicked back and put in a ponytail. That's why it looks like that. But there's definitely a lot of hair. Definitely a lot of hair. And I think that's a great look for you. I mean, are you happy? Are you happy with your current haircut? Because if you're happy, then I wouldn't change it. I mean, it really depends on what you're looking for. The only thing is maybe bring up the sides and the back a little bit. I would say bring the back up. I mean, something like this perhaps would look good on you. But you've got perfectly straight hair, so I wouldn't. You grew it from an undercut, so I wouldn't mess with it too much. You've got good hair. I mean, you can do a slick back. You can do pretty much anything. To be honest with you, do you want to cut all your hair off, or do you like it longer? You like your hair a little bit longer? Because I would leave it. Yeah. So I would just maybe bring up the bottom a little bit, lower the camera a little bit more so we can see. Okay, there we go. So I would just bring up the bottom a little bit more. All right, so it's not so unbalanced. Just bring up the back. Bring up the back a little bit more. So it's, in the back. Yeah. Bring up the back a little bit more to just kind of even it out a little bit. Yeah. But you can even do the Steve Harrington from Stranger Things, right? The person I was just talking to, that would be amazing for you. That would be an amazing look for you. No thanks. What's the matter? You don't like Steve Harrington? You don't like that? No. Okay, I get it. All right. Yeah, I would say just bring the back up more so it kind of balances out the shape a little bit, so the back isn't so kind of long and it just to kind of blend it a little bit more, you know. But I'm so happy to see all these people with long hair. This is crazy. This is crazy. Robert, where are you from? Can you tell us where you're from? Like state, country, anything? Romania. Robert, I want to come and you're going to give me a tour of Vlad's castle. Okay? You know Vlad's castle? Everybody wants to go there, right? That's like the biggest, oh, you live far from there. Okay. But you do know it, right? You know Vlad's castle. Everybody in Romania knows it. Transylvania. Do you ever go to Transylvania? All right. You've been there. That's awesome. All right. Thank you, Robert. I'm going to do one more. Thank you so much for watching. Robert, goodbye. All right. Let's do one more person. Anthony. What's up, Anthony?
So I'm trying to do like a middle part, right? But every time like flat at the top and like just poofs on the fix that.
Okay, Anthony, first of all, look at that beautiful microphone you have in front of you. Right? That's a beautiful microphone. I need if you can just keep the phone steady so it's not like all over the place, that would be very, very helpful. Okay. All right, so now just move your head a little bit closer so I can take a look, and then just tilt your head down. I see the waving. Okay, I see the waving. All right. This is what's happening. This is a perfect scenario. Perfect scenario. Okay. The front of your hair is too short.
Mm-hmm.
The front.
It's too short.
Because what's happening is it's waving here because it's not long enough. So what you need to do is you need to get a haircut or let the front grow a lot longer than the sides. Mm-hmm. Turn your head sideways like this. Yeah, maybe not as much. Keep, okay, just a little more. Yeah. Okay. So keep the sides the same. Okay, but what you need to do is grow the top longer. That will help solve a lot of problems. Now, also keep in mind when you do a center part, the center part, the top of the head is the flattest on every human. This is where the flattest part. Look at this. This is something I'm gonna look what happens. Okay, you see the comb?
Yeah.
You see it? How it's flat on the top of the head. It's flat.
Mm-hmm.
The center part on the top of the head is the flattest. So what's going to happen with your hair? It's going to lay very, very flat when it's parted down the middle because that's just the way the hair naturally is.
Yeah.
If you're looking for more volume, if you're looking for, it's not going to, unless you blow dry it and do all sorts of crazy stuff to it. But if you're going to wear your hair the way it is, let the top, the front, this part into here, grow a lot longer. Okay. Next time you go for a haircut, just don't cut the front. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
thank you.
Right, thank you. I'm going to do one more, and then that's it. So thank you, Anthony. We've got Leonardo DiCaprio in the chat. Leonardo DiCaprio,
So hello.
It's Leonardo DiCaprio, everyone. Leo is here.
So I'm not an American. I'm basically from Europe. So sorry if I cannot speak that good of my English.
Where? What country?
I'm a half German, half Greek.
Guten Tag.
Thank you.
All right.
I have now the chance to talk very personally with you.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the influencer Alex Eubank. This guy with very long hair. So I like this kind of hairstyle. I may be trying to achieve it. I've tried different hairstyles this year. I maybe got some pictures to show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to achieve this hairstyle. Now trying the past time and try some middle parting hairstyle with curtains, if you can see it. What my problem is, it's after one day. So on the first day I got this exactly hairstyle. I'm trying to achieve, maybe to try out if it's good on me. Yeah. What my problem sometimes is that in the first day, without using any products, any hairstyle I want to achieve, I can achieve it in the first day. I have very much volume in my hair, texture, without doing anything, maybe only blow drying or something. And after one day, my hair lose all this volume and stays really flat. And the curtains, for example, are falling forward. But my hair is still very long. If you can see, it's coming very down. So I think it's 20 inches, but it's still falling down, and I can get it naturally, for example, to stay or place.
Yeah.
And I don't know, after one day, just lose.
So Leo, I can tell you right now a few things, okay? So first of all, you have your hair texture is a bit on the more fine side, okay?
Yeah, I know.
On the fine side. So your two best friends are going to be, if you don't have it, this tidal wave. You need a sea salt spray, this one, and if you're in that area, the company Slick Hair or Sprez Style sells this. They can ship it to you. Okay, one's in Germany and the other one is in Denmark. Okay, tidal wave. So if I were to try to create Alex's hair, okay, I would literally spray it with tidal wave because it works great on fine hair. It gives texture and it gives volume and it binds the hair together. So with fine hair, if you use products that are a bit oily, greasy, anything that's like pomades, that's actually the worst thing you could do for your hair because it makes it separate.
I only use hairspray sometimes because I think it works really well for me.
So hairspray is more of a finishing product, okay, like this. It's basically you get your hair how you want it and you spray it and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the problem is that that's not really adding volume. That's like putting on paint without putting on like a primer or a first coat. The paint could literally wash off. It could just come right off, okay?
But I mean, after the shower, if I'm coming out of the shower, I have really good volume in the first day. So that's the reason why I use hairspray.
Yeah. So this is just going to enhance the volume, okay? So this sea salt spray is going to enhance the volume, and then what it does is it acts like a dry shampoo, which on fine hair or next day, or you could even spray this on dry hair, it just gives you so much more texture and more volume. Because on fine hair, hairspray can only do so much. Hairspray can just hold it, and it stays. And then the next day, it's flat or it's thin again, You need something that's going to really help bind it together. And in my experience as a stylist for so many years, a sea salt spray or this one in particular really, really helps do that. Now, as far as the haircut goes, it looks like you have the haircut. It looks like you have a good haircut.
Only in the front maybe, but in the back it's still short.
Yeah. So what you need to do is possibly be careful and also go to get your hair balanced out. Balanced out means you go to someone and you show them the picture, maybe you have already of Alex, and you say, yeah, I'm trying to grow my hair like that. They look at your hair and they could say, oh, okay, they can analyze your hairstyle and say, oh yeah, I see what I need to do. So they may shape it so that it grows out, or it is like that. You could probably have it like that anyway. This honestly is all hair product. It's all mostly hair product and a decent type of haircut, which it looks like you have something very similar. But you need to add more volume, and yeah, so that's kind of my solution, is there's really more product based, to be honest with you, everyone's saying why it needs, yeah. So
one thing I'm also questioning, if we got some time left, when I make this kind of TikTok hairstyle, maybe I got some picture, I get really much texture when the hair is in the front. But the sides, like Alex Eubank got it, by me it's more flat on the side. For example, when I'm doing this side parting and so, it's really flat. But in the front, it's very texturized.
Yeah.
We got some picture.
That could be a few reasons. It could be that, and most people, their hair is thicker and more dense throughout the sides and the back. But I've also seen situations where around the sides and the back, it's a little bit more on the finer side and not so thick. Okay, so what's happening is, because when you bring your hair forward, Leo, what you're doing is you're bunching all the hair forward. You're taking all the thickness from all parts of the top and bringing it all to one area. So this is going to be the thickest part. So you're going this way and this way and this way. So you're actually removing the volume from here because it's all coming forward. So that's basically what's happening. Now, if you had hair like him, or even this mannequin or whatever, that's very, very thick throughout the sides as well, it may not be as much of an issue. Again, it could be haircut related. It could be that, you're bringing all your hair forward, like I mentioned, and all the volume is just going towards one part. That could be kind of the issue. I can't see the sides or the back of your hair.
Yeah, I can maybe show it, but it's only ear length.
Yeah,
I have to take the headphones off.
That's fine. Let's see it. Yeah. So you have awesome hair, really awesome hair, and I'm glad you showed that to us. So basically, I think because the top here is so much longer compared to the sides, that's what's happening. You're just bringing all that volume forward to here. So you don't have as much hair it's literally almost like this. I mean, you have all this hair in the front and it's very short here. So it's not like a bad thing, but that's what's going to happen naturally. You know what I mean? So, but all right, Leo, I have to go in a minute.
Okay, can I show one thing, a picture? Because my hair naturally, when it's falling forward, it's very texturized and layered.
Yeah,
I can show it. You can see it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Extremely texturized naturally. And that's I'm wondering why the hell when I do the middle part it's so flat.
Right.
But okay. We'll try see.
That's because, like I mentioned, the middle of the head is the flattest point.
Yeah.
So the hair like that just wants to split and fall.
Mm-hmm.
When you bring all this hair forward, you're bringing all the thickness to one spot. When you split the hair, it's like splitting the weight in half. You know what I mean?
And so if I want to get Alex Eubank's hairstyle, he got very long hair. I think longer hair in the back and the sides than in front.
Yeah.
And it's also everywhere very texturized. And in the past, when I was trying to grow it out, it did. My hair wanted to do some extremely coils, and that didn't look good. So I'm thinking, should I cut it a little bit month by month, for example, the ends, so it can grow longer and more straight? Because when I'm trying to grow my hair out, at some point it gets really, how should I say it, ugly and messed up and deformed. It's not that straight. It's weird shape.
I think you've got great hair. I mean, is it the person who cuts your hair maybe not doing a good job? I don't know, but you've got great hair. Yeah. So your hair is more about using the right products and having the right haircut, which is a lot of people's problems and solutions. But I think it's finding the right stylist, it's finding the right products to use, and just knowing your hair better, which it seems like you know your hair. I just think that whoever's cutting your hair needs to really give you the best advice, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
was thinking maybe I have to done some layers in the hair, then so the hair can grow evenly, straight.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
layers.
I mean, right now the top here doesn't look like there's a lot of layers going on, some, but you know, I think think your haircut needs a little more balance, you know? It needs a little more balancing. So,
Okay.
all right, cool, man. I appreciate you coming on. Okay,
Thank you very much. Me too. It was a very nice opportunity.
Yeah, danke.
Bye bye.
Bye. All right, I literally have to make these quick. Let me see, Harris. Hey, Harris, how you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
Good, buddy. Look at all the hair you have. Oh my God, you've got so much hair.
Yeah, actually, I love long hairs, but actually, can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's just breaking up a little bit, man, but I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, actually, I love long hairs, but when I grow my hairs, the problem is it gets some wavy, and it grows upwards, not going to the back. So I use so many products on my hair. Right now it's a mixture of a gel and a cream to pull back my hair and hold it with this this thing. Can you see? I'm using this one. So right now the question is I want to grow my hair till I get the ponytail on my back here. So right now, can I go for the haircut from the sideways? I mean the faded.
Yeah. Turn your head sideways like that so we can see. Yeah, come a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer to the camera. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let me explain a few things, okay, Harris? So the first thing is with your hair type, and a lot of people who are watching this, you actually are solving your own problem. If your hair gets very curly and wavy and just goes up, it's because your hair is so thick. So the longer your hair is, the easier it is, and the more it's going to weigh it down and slick back easier into a ponytail. So you have to just keep growing and keep growing the top so you get it long enough. You can actually, what I would do is almost do an undercut if you wanted to, and just get rid of all this. So yeah, you can do it. You can.
Okay. The other thing is my hair, is very wavy. So how can I control this waviness of my hairs? Because right now I've done something to my hairs, but sorry, my English is not that good. I'm not used to it. So I have to control. This is my awkward movement of growing hairs actually. When I go for work or somewhere, my hair got messy and become like this. Some solution to till I grow the ponytail.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, you're actually, the more you go like this to it, the more it messes it up. So what you need to do is put product in it, don't touch it, leave it, and make sure you're using like a cream and a very, very strong gel to hold it back like you're doing. It's all about the product. The less you touch it, the better for your hair. Your hair is naturally wavy. The only way to make your hair not wavy, okay, is like this, where it's perfectly straight. The only way to make it perfectly straight like this is you have to blow dry it. You have to use a brush. You have to smooth it out and blow dry it. And you have to put a lot of effort. It takes a lot of effort to do it. So you have to, I mean, it's work, blow drying, straightening like that. Okay, it's the only way to make it perfectly straight. But your hair is not long enough yet. So just keep doing what you're doing, and I think you'll be fine. And just grow it. And if you want to do an undercut or get rid of it, you can do it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. By the way, I'm calling from Istanbul.
Istanbul, awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. See you. Bye.
All right, take care. All right, I'm doing 2 more, and that's it. That's it. I can't take any more. I'm going to be doing these lives on a regular basis. I can't even thank you all enough for jumping in here. Okay, Matt, unfortunately, I'm not seeing you. Oh, there we go.
How's it
What's
going?
up, Matt?
All right, how are you?
Good. Another guy with braid hair. This is ridiculous.
Thanks very much. Yeah, I just wanted to ask that my hair is kind of, it's on the front if you can tell, but I was just wondering, like, I've been growing my hair out now for about 8. I started off with like a buzz cut, so like a skin fade in the back and the sides, and then like a tree on, and I've been just growing it out for like around 7 or 8 months now, and my goal is, you've seen Sons of Anarchy, the Jax Teller haircut where he has it over to the side and it's long. That's my main goal, and I was just wondering, I use and I use the, do you know that caffeine liquid, the Alpacin caffeine liquid? I use that in my hair shower. I put all that stuff in, and that's what I've been using since I started growing it. And basically, I haven't gone to a barber's in ages now, so I ask for in terms of going for that haircut. You know what I mean?
Well, I actually did a video of his hair. It's on my YouTube channel. If you type in Jax Teller or whatever, it's on my channel. You can watch it. But basically, it really comes down to the person who's cutting your hair. If you could just turn your hair a little bit to the side, I want to see the side view. Yeah. So I think my opinion for you is, how long is the top, the very, very top of your hair? How long is it?
Okay. I don't know exactly how many inches now, but I know it is longer than the.
That's all I need
and I don't know whether. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all I can tell already.
Yeah.
So his hair, it's got a little more fullness throughout the sides here, and he's got a little more fullness throughout the top here. So I think what you need is more about the styling routine, whereas when you're blow drying it, I always promote Tidal Wave, man. It's the best product for volume. You spray it in when it's wet, and then you kind of blow dry it and use your fingers a lot to get that lift throughout the sides and the back, and then use like the matte pomade or something. Because if you use something that makes it too wet looking or too sleek looking, that kind of takes away from that style. If you don't have that thickness, like he's got incredible hair, So I mean, if your question is you're trying to get your hair more like his, I think it's more about the styling than actually the length, because it looks like the length.
That's the thing. Like I'm just out of the shower now, so I kind of just slick it all back when I get out of the shower. But usually I split it on the side and I put it across. But I just feel like my hair just falls very flat whenever I'm doing that, especially, and it just keeps falling and stuff. And I put stuff in it. I put pomade in it to keep it off, but it's into my face, and it's just very annoying.
Right. So a lot of times it comes down to the product. If you're not using the right product, if you're just putting pomade in very fine hair, then it's just going to fall down, but it's going to be like a greasy or oily type of texture falling down, because it's pomades only do so much, right? They make the hair look sleek, they make the hair look wet, and if it's not really holding well enough, or if it's making the fine hair to look too wet or too thin, then it's just going to completely fall all the time. That's why I'm suggesting something which is complete opposite. Sea salt spray that actually binds the hair together to make it thicker. And once you get that thickness and that dry look, then you take a little bit of, maybe like I have a matte pomade. You take a little bit of a specific product, use a little bit of it, and then you work it through on top of the volume. So you have to get the volume first and then use the product. I think you'll have much better results. And obviously, if you're just out of the shower, I mean, it's going to look like that anyway. But when you're styling it, you have to kind of build up the layers of the foundation of the styling process so that it looks how you want to do it with the right products. Does that make sense?
Just one more thing. Do you recommend that I should get the top around the same length as the sides and the back? Or should I
keep
the top?
Sorry, mate. Ask that again, please.
I was just wondering that because the top is longer than the sides and the back, if I should get the top the same length as the sides and the back so it all grows evenly.
Right. Yes, so that's a good question. I feel the back of your hair is looking a little bit like a mullet, a little too long compared to the top and the sides. So what I would do is I would trim the back up a little bit more and then let the top grow more into it, because I feel like the back looks a little bit too long compared to the top and the sides, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And then let yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks very much for the advice.
Yeah, Matt. I'll see you again, man. Take care, okay? Thank you. All right. I got two more. I see you, Paris at the bottom. I've got Shamik. Hello, Shamik.
Hello. Yeah. So I just came out of the shower, by the way. So that's why my hair is like this. So like my hair is really straight and soft, as you can see, but I want it to be wavier and more voluminous. So I'm on the lookout for a product for that. So, but I'm really confused. Like every wax and every cream has a different review about it, like the way it works on hair. So
yeah, I would for your hair, I would not even use wax. Don't use anything like that. I would suggest use this all the time. Tidal Wave, okay? It's my sea salt spray, Tidal Wave. Basically, this hair is straight, and I made it curly and wavy with this. Okay.
All right.
So what you want to do is you spray it on damp hair or dry hair, whatever, and you use a diffuser. Okay. The diffuser is what is put on. This is my blow dryer here. The diffuser, when you're blow drying, it actually makes the hair a bit more wavy, and you can scrunch it. You can scrunch it like this. When you're blow drying. With your hair, if you're looking for more wave, a bit more texture, that's the only way to do it. Product and how you style it. Okay?
All right.
You actually look like you have Steve Harrington's hair from Stranger Things.
Yeah, I kind of I've gotten that comment before.
But listen, I have to go. I have one more person to bring in, but I hope that helped, man. I really hope that helps.
Yeah, that does. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right, one last person. Oh, he's flexing. He's flexing for everyone. What's going on? Oh, he left. Okay, he left. All right, well, I guess you want to just flex. All right, everyone, listen. First of all, I cannot even believe how many people, I think we had almost 200 people here at one point. I cannot believe how many people, the whole live stream went so nice and smooth, and I was waiting for something crazy to happen, and what a great way to end it, with some dude posing for us all, okay? But listen, I've been on here for over an hour and a half we've been on here, and I can't thank you enough. If you all had a good time and you really enjoyed this and want me to do it again and want to go live, please type in yes in the chat. I would love to know, please. I would love to know. I'm doing this on a regular basis. And yes, you can buy my things through Slick Hair. You can buy my products on Style. Here, I'll type it here, okay? Yeah, I really appreciate that. I'm going to be doing these on a regular basis. Okay, a regular basis. And I appreciate everybody who watched. Yes, I'm going to make a Discord. All right, listen, because you're all here joining with me today, I have a lot of things that I'm working on. And this is just, I'm going to make an announcement. I have not announced this to anyone except one person who I'm working on this with, but I'm coming out with an NFT collection. I'm collaborating with an artist, and we are making an NFT collection with my hairstyles that he's using my hairstyles for his NFT collection. I'm going to be the first hairstylist to create this. And I'm announcing it here for the first time. I'm announcing it here for the first time. It's going to be insane. No, it's not a collab. I'm creating an NFT. I'm creating it. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be insane what we're doing with this. My hairstyles are going to be going on these like anime characters. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Okay. And I appreciate that. Stop the NFTs. I know everybody thinks, I know. But you listen to all the big all the big money people, everybody's going into crypto, everybody is going into NFTs and all that stuff. Okay? But it's a collaboration. It's a collaboration of my hairstyles on these anime characters. That's all I'm going to say. I do teach private classes, but anyway, I thank you all for joining. I'm going to do this. I may start off weekly, so I'll make announcements here on my YouTube channel, and I will do all of that stuff to let you all know what's going on. If you weren't able to go live with me today, the next week or the next one, again, you can keep trying, and that's why I'm doing this. Feel free to stay in the chat here for a minute while I end this. Thank you all for the support. I feel like I just delivered a child. Okay, this was crazy. Everybody watching, I really appreciate it. And I will be back again soon. I'm going to end it right now.